Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is Prince George County, Virginia. Sign up this week, Darlings and Angels. Last week, you had the Bells and the Ponytails playing. North Carolina and Tennessee, opening game in Darlings play. Saw South Carolina knock off Virginia by a final score of 4-2. South Carolina now with an 11:30 game tomorrow. Virginia with a 10 a.m. contest tomorrow. This one pitting North Carolina against Tennessee. Robert Williamson set to bring you the coverage. Kalen Burleson stepping in to start it off for North Carolina. Lily Trotman is the two-hitter. Molly Brown in the 3 spot. That is ground to third. Gray's got it. Goes to first and not quite in time. On is Burleson. And a base runner aboard for North Carolina. Molly Brown, the 3-hitter. Cora Barbie batting 4th. Cameron Camry is the 5-hitter. Isla Udy batting in the 6th spot. Isabella Hathcock hitting 7th. 8-hitter Hadley Carmer. Emma Riffey is the 9-hitter. Bradley Smith in the 10 spot. Kinsey King hitting 11th. And Mila Harnwood is the 12-hitter for North Carolina. In the circle beside the pitcher for Tennessee is Mackenzie Campbell. Behind the plate, Peyton Gaji. The first baseman is Quinn Axling. That is hit to short. The scoop, the throw, the lead runner out on the 6-4. Nice play by Baxter to get Burleson. And there is one away with one aboard. Molly Brown coming to the plate. Rest of that defense for Tennessee. Quinn Axling is at first. It is ground to the pitcher, scooped up by Campbell, but late. And a couple of base runners are on. Infield single for Brown. Well, I mentioned in the prior game, these young ladies, they're young, they're battling in the heat, they're working for a World Series championship. I do not write an E in the book. No errors committed by the ladies. Hits or outs. As the first pitch is a little outside to Cora Barbie. Adeline Baxter at short for Tennessee. The third baseman, Sophia Gray. And in that outfield, Allison Lee, Addison Gaji. That is dropped into left field. Base hit for Barbie, rounding third. Troutman, she's tagged out. Able to bring it in, Lee. And tagging out Troutman. Coming to the plate is Gaji. So that'll be a 7-2 putout to get the lead runner. 2 are on and now 2 gone. Yes, Cameron Camry comes to the plate. Rest of the outfield, Addison Gaji, Milani Burks, and Addison Wolf in that outfield for Tennessee. 2 gone, 2 on. Top part of inning number 2. Isla Udy to the on-deck circle. And a shot towards center field. Drops in for a base hit. Want to bring in Brown. Takes the turn at third. Comes in to score. That'll be a Kimry RBI single. And North Carolina's on the board. So a 1-0 lead with 1 run in. And 2 runners on. Isla Udy coming to the plate. North Carolina decked out in the baby blue. I call it baby blue. When I was a kid, there was about 8 colors in the crayon box. Now there's about 200. 6-5 put out. Udi wrapping in the Baxter to Gray put out. 1-run plates, 2 runners stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. Tennessee coming to bat.
Number 18, Ken.
We head to the bottom of the first. Quinn Axling will start it off. Kylie Pickens, the 2-hitter. 3-hitter, Alan Baxter. In cleanup, Sophia Gray. Allison Lee is the 5-hitter, Peyton Gaji. Batting 6th. 7-hitter, Whitley Boutram. Aniston Gaji in the 8th spot. Addison Wolf batting 9th. Riley Gaji is in the 10 hole. Foul territory and out of play. Look given by Kimry at 3rd. Mackenzie Campbell, the 11-hitter, and Milani Burks is in the 12 hole for Tennessee. That is fouled away. North Carolina's defense, Isla Udi is in the pitching circle. Behind the plate, Cora Barbie, first baseman Lily Troutman. At second, Brantley Smith. Shortstop is Kaylin Burleson, and the third baseman, Cameron Kimry. It is grounded short. Fielded by Burleson, throw to first, not in time. Axling on, takes the turn, heads to second. Throw there, it won't get her. She's at second to begin the bottom of the first for Tennessee. A runner aboard in scoring position for Kylie Pickens. North Carolina's outfield, Emma Riffey, Hadley Carver, Isabella Hathcott, as that one is fouled away by Pickens. And Molly Brown. 5-inning ball game. Don't have a mercy rule per se, but when one team mathematically cannot get back into the ball game with a limit of 10 at-bats in an inning, then the ball game ends early. Otherwise, we play on through 5. Top of the second, North Carolina's got Hathcott, Carver, and Riffey all coming to the plate. That is dropped into center field, base hit. Axling rounding third, coming home, puts on the brakes, goes back. Pickens taking the opportunity to take second. So a couple of base runners in scoring position for Adeline Baxter. Win this one, you got South Carolina tomorrow morning at 11:30. Lose this one, and you're playing Virginia at 10 a.m. And apparently a little injured on the play is first baseman Lily Troutman. Kind of stress that knee a little bit, that left knee. And she's being tended to over at first. And let's see if we're going to get a change at first. No, Troutman says, you know what? This is the World Series. Bone can be poking out. I'm going to play ball, and she stays put over at first. Adeline Baxter to the plate. Got a couple of base runners aboard. We're in the bottom part of the first. No score, but nobody gone. That is lifted towards right field. Drops in for Baxter. It'll bring in Axley. Headed to third is Pickens. Takes the turn. She says, heck, might as well go home. Throw to the plate. Now Pickens trying to get back. She'll head home. Throw. Not there and in to score. Well, she never touched the plate. Let's see if the official saw that, though. As Baxter took the opportunity to come in and score, too. Well, I don't think that foot ever got the plate. And let's see if we can slow it down and take a look. I might have got that little front part. So 3 runs will plate. The base is cleared. Baxter, while focus was on Pickens, able to round third, and then when the throw got away from Barmy, she comes in too. Sophia Gray to the plate. Allison Lee to the on-deck circle. Peyton Gagey will follow. Hathcock, Carver, and Riffey. When you get to the top of the second for North Carolina. 3-1 lead. And the official having a conversation with the Tennessee pitcher. Maybe a little too much heat on the toss. Conversation over. Coach back to pitching. Back into the box goes Gray. And it's popped up. Beauty coming out of the circle. Gets it. Won't make the throw. At first is Gray. So Gray is on. Allison Lee coming to the plate. Well, again, a reminder, there's a max of 10 hitters that can come to the plate in any given inning. Thus far, this is the 5th. Allison Lee, halfway to the max. And Gagey on deck. In the 4th inning, if we get there, and we probably should. We're going to take shout-outs, by the way. Lifted to short. Burleson's got it. Back over to first with a throw. That will ricochet off Troutman's mitt, and Gray will take second. And decides no need to stop there. Goes to third. She will be safely in bag 3. So one away with a line out by Lee. Peyton Gagey coming to the plate. Whitley Moutram to the on-deck circle. And it's popped up right side. That will drop in. Throw to first. Not quite in time, and scoring from third is Gray. Gagey with an RBI single. And Whitley Moutram to the plate. Hitter number 7 to the plate. Aniston Gagey to the on-deck circle. Boy, this is such fast-paced softball. Hard to get in everything that would typically get in. You know, like a look at the weather. I feel like I'm talking like, you know, a 78 record. High speed. 82 degrees in Virginia. As that one is dropped over in front of second baseman Smith. Goes to first. Got the out. Meanwhile, Gagey tagged out trying to get to third. Turns it into a 4-3-5 double play. 4 runs plate, Tennessee by 3 as we go to the second.
Leading off for North Carolina, right fielder, number 15, Isabella Ascot.
And while I've got the opportunity, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the weekend. As this one is shot in the direction of left field, that will sail for Hathcock. Over the head of Allison Lee, and pulling into second with a leadoff double is Isabella Hathcock. A base runner in scoring position for North Carolina as Hadley Carver comes to the plate. All right, what do I normally do? First inning, we'll push it back to the second. Weather, 82 degrees. There is not supposed to be any rain. We had all kinds of rain last week. Coming over from third to make the catch is Gray. And out goes Carver on the lineup. One out for Emma Riffey. Air quality 40 and good. The UV index 7 and high. Winds out of the northeast at 6, gusting 13. 59% humidity. Feels like 85. Sun sets at 8:20. Moon sets at 1:13. Got a 1-3 put out of Riffey, going to third, and there safely is Hathcock. Two gone and a runner in third. Brantley Smith to the plate. Kinsey King to the on-deck circle. Gagey, Wolf, and Gagey. When you get to the bottom of the second for Tennessee. No swing on the pitch. Two gone, one aboard, top of the second. In a 4-1 ball game, Tennessee with the lead. And is fouled out of play. Up on top of the dugout. Fourth inning. We'll do what we normally do, take shout-outs. We tell you how in the fourth. Just kind of get your creative thinking caps on. And be thinking of how you would like to cheer on your favorite player or team. Fouled back to the screen by Smith. Last game took 45 minutes to complete. We had 2-hour and 15-minute games last week in the Bells and Ponytails World Series. Fouled away by Smith. Carver and Riffey out, Hathcock on at third. North Carolina with a run in the first from Brown. Got Hathcock at third here in the second. Wow, that is shot towards short, diving, trying to make the catch. Baxter won't. In will come Hathcock. Smith with an RBI single. And it's a 4-2 game with Kinsey King to the plate. Isla Harwood to the on-deck circle. Grabbed at second. That'll be a 6-4 put out at second that gets the lead runner, Smith. One runner left on, one runner in. It's a 4-2 ball game as we head to the bottom of the second.
Stepping into back number 16, Austin.
We head to the bottom of the second. Aniston Gadgey followed by Addison Wolf and Riley Gadgey. Got an early shout out. I know we do this in the fourth, but, you know, since we make the rules, we get to break the rules. Popped up the second. That will drop in, and Gadgey is on. Sixth Tennessee hit of the ball game. And a base runner report to Leah and Chelsea Myers and all the Prince George All-Stars. Watching right now, getting ready to head to the field shortly. Thanks for the shout out. Good luck, PG. Let's see, when do you play? I pull the program out. I flip to the appropriate page. This is hit the second, and did you get the out? I believe you did, yep. That'll be a 4-6 put out of the lead runner, Gadgey. One away, Wolf on, Riley Gadgey to the plate. Prince George with a 2:30 matchup against Florida. Good luck, ladies. Coming up next, Alabama and Louisiana. One away, one aboard. Riley Gadgey, one of 3 Gadgeys on the Tennessee team. That is ground to second. Over to get it and tag out the runner. Smith, ball pops out of him in. Wolf is on safely at second. So a couple of base runners on for Mackenzie Campbell. By the way, over on the adjoining field, Paul Pravinsky with the coverage of the Angels. And game 2 for the Angels, North Carolina and Adamsville, Tennessee. Popped up to third. That will ricochet off of the men of Kimry. And she will get the force out at third on what becomes, instead of a fly out to third, a 5-6, and it gets the lead runner. Good job by Burleson, having the wherewithal to go over to third and cover. Couple of base runners on, ground to third, picked up by Kimry, goes to the bag, gets the out of the lead runner. 2 runners stranded, 2 base hits, nobody scores. The lead is 2, headed to the third.
Batting number 12, Mila Harwood.
Top of the third, bottom of the order. Mila Harwood will start and grounds it to Campbell in the circle. Goes over to first. And there is one away. Top of the order, Kaylin Burleson to the plate. Burleson with a single in the first. Lily Troutman moving to the on-deck circle. Burleson saying, Coach, that was a little too far inside. I'll take another pitch. She singled in the first. Back to the plate in the third. Fouls it off the screen. They were staying at the Inn and Suites here in Hopewell and Fort Gregg area during our 2-week stay in Virginia. And what a great place. I mean, that has been completely renovated. And they're still renovating. Line over to third. ain't afraid. Sophia Gray grabs it, gets out number 2. Listen, I'd be ducking to get out of the way of a line drive shot. But Gray says, no big deal. Makes the catch, 2 gone. Lily Troutman to the plate. Lily Troutman ground into a 6-4 in the first. Molly Brown to the on-deck circle. One ball, 1 strike, 2 gone, nobody on. Fouled back by Troutman. Top of the order in the bottom of the third for Tennessee. Axling, Pickens, and Baxter. Ground to second. Over to get it, Pickens. Sends it to first. 1-2-3 goes North Carolina in the top of the third.
Stepping into the box for Tennessee. Top of the lineup, number 18, Lynn Axel.
Top of the order, bottom of the third. Quinn Axling will start it. Kylie Pickens and Adeline Baxter due up in the inning 2. Driven towards short. Diving on it is Burleson. Won't be able to hop up and make a throw. Meanwhile, Axling gets about a quarter of the way down to second and puts on the brakes. Heads back to first. Has a leadoff single. And a base runner on. I understand, by the way, that with Prince George, Chelsea is part of the 8U Darlings team. Leah part of the 10U Angels X-Play team. So they will both be out here a little bit later on. Dropped into center field. That'll be a base hit for Pickens. Axling on her way to third, trying to get the ball into the circle. Instead, it will wind up in the mid of Barbie, allowing Pickens an extra bag. Axling to third. Couple of base runners on and nobody gone here in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth, Brown, Barbie, and Kimry for North Carolina. Baxter, a single in the first. Back to the plate in the third. And yes, your shout-out's coming in the fourth. And we'll give you all the details when we get into the fourth inning. That is hit well towards right field. That will hop out of the mitt of Mila Harwood. In to score is Axling. Pickens coming in to score 2. And Baxter will wind up with 2. Now chase back to second and gets there safely. 2 RBIs. Tennessee takes a 4-run lead. Sophia Gray coming to the plate. And the officials conferring. Not sure what about. We'll see if anything changes. 2 runs are plated, 1 runner's on. And they might be just like us. I mean, you get used to one pace with the ponytails and Bales. And then all of a sudden you've got a much, much faster paced game with the Darlings. And these officials might be going, okay, let's make sure we're all on the same page. No swing on the first pitch to Gray. Allison Lee on deck. Here's what we're hoping for. We don't have the rain we had last week. Last week's World Series was supposed to wrap up after about 3 or 4 days. It went 5 or 6. Dropped into left field by Gray. Baxter rounding third, giving the green light to come home. It is a Gray double that drives in another Tennessee run. RBI double with Allison Lee next. Lee lined out to short in the first. Drives this one to center field. There the catch will be made. And tagging up is Gray. And will have the opportunity to take third. Makes the big turn. Going to go on to the plate. Throw there. And the ball dropped in is Gray. So on away with Peyton Kaji coming to the plate. Tennessee with an 8-2 lead now. And the 6th hitter in the inning coming to the plate. We have not had the Max come to the plate in an inning yet. Dropped into right field by Gaggi. And she's going to head on to second and get there safely. So a base runner in scoring position. And again, the umpire with the Tennessee coach in a conversation. And it looks like the Tennessee coach may be arguing the defensive position of the North Carolina player. Conversation over. Staying put at second, Kaji. In to score is Gray. 4 runs have plated in the inning to match the 4 runs that plated in the first. Whitley Buttram to the plate. Addison Kaji to the on-deck circle. 8-2 Tennessee lead in the bottom of the third. Pumped up to second. There the catch will be made nicely by Smith. Tagging up is Kaji, and she'll get the third. Hops up, told to go home, heads to the plate. Throw is there, and now Kaji in a rundown. And she'll get back to third. So a runner in third with 2 gone. Addison Kaji to the plate, had a single in the second. Brown, Barbie, and Kimry when you get to the 4th inning for North Carolina. This is hitter number 8 in the inning for Tennessee. Remember, there's a max of 10. Popped up to the pitcher. Uni will make the catch. Kaji will fly out. Left on is Peyton Kaji. 4 runs will plate. Tennessee doubles their output, and their lead goes to 6.
51, Molly Brown.
First pitch, top of the fourth. Molly Brown pops it up to short. Catch made by Baxter. We can see a number attached to your scoreboard. It's time to get into your fourth inning shoutouts. And here's how the shoutouts work. You text them to the number on your scoreboard, 334-488-1385, and I read them. That's kind of a simplistic description of the shoutout. Got a Barbie base hit to left field. I guess more in depth, you find someone or a team or a coach or an umpire that you want to send a shout out to, and then you text him. Tell me who it's to, who it's from, and I'd kind of like to know where it's from. That's not mandatory, and you don't have to get real exact. Don't need street addresses, just a city, a state, that kind of stuff. And if you're watching from a unique spot, though, these days, I guess you can watch anywhere. But you know, you're at the lake, you're at the Waffle House, Walmart, etc. Include that. Round of third, scooped up by Gray. Goes to first, gets the out of Kimmery on the 5-3. Barbie will go to second. She's there with 2 gone. By the way, we do the shout-outs in the fourth. Might have to extend that. This game is quick. Might have to extend it to the fifth, but we'll take your shout-outs. So your go-get-ems. Your have at it. Your way to goes. All that cyber cheering, 334-488-1385. Now apparently a discussion on a runner put in for Barbie. And now I guess the discussion is, can you have pinch or courtesy runners? And it looks like no, because Barbie's about to come back out onto the diamond. Well, at the moment, we've got a ghost runner at second. Kimmery come out to run for Barbie. Now Barbie will try back onto the field at second. 2 gone, base runner in scoring position for Isla Udy. Udy ground into a 6-5 in the first. No swing on the opening pitch to Udy. And of course on YouTube you can shout out anytime you like. You're not limited to the fourth. Ground to third, Gray to first with the throw. It will not be there in time. And you got runners on the corners. And Uni takes the opportunity with the focus at third to go to second. And now I think there's going to be an appeal, and the officials are going to discuss whether there was an out at first on the 5-3. The umpire said no, so the runner is safe. Now the officials will discuss. And we will see if it's a 5-3 putout or a single, and it is a single. Udy is on. Barbie goes to third. Couple of base runners in scoring position for Isabella Hathcock. That is popped up but out of play. Shout out to Isla Udy from Aunt Chrissy, watching from back home in Ridgecrest. Get it, girl. Go get him, Cameron. We're proud of you. Love John, Hannah, Brady, and Levi in Norwood, North Carolina. Slow runner coming out of the circle to retrieve is Campbell. Goes to first with the throw. It is there. Hathcock out on the 1-3. 2 runners stranded as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth gets underway. Tennessee sending Wolf, Gagey, Campbell to the plate. As in Addison, Riley, and McKenzie. More shout-outs. This one to North Carolina. Go Hadley. We are watching from Oakboro. Proud of you all. Go NC Darlings from Heather, Brett, Maisie, Adley, and Anson. That is dropped into right field, and Wolf on with a leadoff single. Hit number 13 in the game for Tennessee. And a base runner on. As Riley Gagey comes to the plate. Let's go Isabella and NC team from the Hazard Road crew in Oakboro, North Carolina. Thank you very much to the Hazard Road crew. Fourth inning shout-outs, 334, 488, 1385, which means you've got the bottom of the fourth to do it. Got a 6-run lead. If Tennessee scored 5 runs in the bottom of the fourth, we wouldn't go to the fifth. Got the put out at second on the unassisted put out by Burleson. One away, runner in first. Riley Gagey, McKenzie, Campbell coming to the plate. Campbell ground into a 5-6. She'll drive that one towards third. That is a fair ball, throw to first. Not in time. Got a couple of base runners on. Thank you so much. The folks here, by the way, tagged out trying to get back to second is Gagey. And a little hard tag out, unintentionally so. Gagey like, hey, that's all right. Got a little dirt on the jersey. Walks back to the dugout. Some high and low fives. And there's 2 gone. Lonnie Burke, slow runner third, scooped up by Kimbrey. Got it to first in time and gets Burks on the 5-3. 1 runner stranded, nobody scores. We go to the fifth. North Carolina needing at least 6 and 7 to take the lead.
Tennessee holds North Carolina right here. They're going to come out here with a big victory in their first game. Leading off for North Carolina, it's going to be Harvard, followed by Ricky and Smith. Harvard the last time lined out.
Top of the fifth, Hadley Carter will start it off. Carter lined out to third in the second inning. Emma Riffey and Bradley Smith due up in the inning 2. One more shout out. It technically came in the fourth. Go North Carolina, we see you. Go Cameron. And it's coming out of the circle to make the catch is Campbell Carver, out number 1. And then shout out to Cameron from Grana and Dan in Salisbury, North Carolina. Thank you very much, Grana and Dan. Emma Riffey ground into a 1-3. She was the second out of the second inning. Bradley Smith moving to the on-deck circle. Line right up the middle, over to get it at second is Pickens. Hops up, fires just a tad late with the throw, and Riffey on with a single. 1 out base runner. North Carolina needing 6. Got a run in the first and a run in the second. Tennessee 4 in the first and 4 in the third. That is popped up to Campbell in the circle. And there's 2 gone. Tennessee trying to stay in the winner's bracket. North Carolina hoping to battle back with 2 gone. Slow roller. Campbell will go get it. Fires over to first, and that's your ball game. Oh, this was a marathon game compared to the first. 48 minutes. First one took a total of 45. But this one, a victory for Tennessee. 8-2 final, 14 hits, 4 stranded. Got 4 in the first and 4 in the third. For North Carolina, a total of 9 hits, leaving 6 on. And they got a run each in the first and second. With a win, Tennessee's got South Carolina at 11:30 tomorrow morning. With a loss, North Carolina will tangle with Virginia in a 10 a.m. elimination game. Game 2 of 4 and done. Got a 1 o'clock matchup between Alabama and Louisiana coming up, and then Florida and Prince George at 2:30. Quick reminder, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And if you want to watch the game later, you want to download it, you want to cut it up, make highlights, send it to Grandma, here is a link on the front page of the website. $25 gets you a year's worth of access to anything on the website. So feel free to sign up. 8-2 final, Tennessee. Thanks for watching. Folks, with Prince George and JockJive, I'm Robert Williamson. So long, everybody.